Hey guys, I'm out on the road. My cameras are out of space. So anyways, I don't have a microphone. I'm gonna have to make this very, very quick. So I've been meaning to make this video for quite some time. What I'm gonna do is today I'm gonna talk about my black and white JPEG workflow. And it's very, very simple. I shoot Eterna on my XE4, flat the way that it comes. And but that's the only camera. I think most of the pictures, the look that you guys have been asking me about, most of those come from Fuji Negative Pro Standard, which is the flattest or the lowest contrast film simulation that Fuji offers. And then I add a preset. So for the color JPEGs, I'm going to share that in a separate video. But for the black and white images, I just take these images, I put it in the in Lightroom, and I add this preset. It's just the contrast preset. It's got some curves adjustments, as well as some parametric curves adjustments as well. And that's pretty much the majority of the black and white images that you've been seeing. Lately, I have been taking my color JPEG workflow, which is the same thing. I shoot it in those two film simulations, and then I add this particular preset and just converting it to black and white. And I really like the look of that as well. The only thing about that is just that it does give it a little bit of a greenish tint. So when I'm about to upload it to Instagram or on YouTube, I will, whatever software I'm using, whether it's like Lightroom Mobile or Final Cut Pro, I'll desaturate it and then I'll get the black and white images. And I really like the look that I get out of that. So now that I've told you the part of my JPEG workflow that I think that most people think is important, let me tell you the part of my JPEG workflow that I think is the most important. And that's just two things. Is one, I pick one camera, one lens, one combination, anything, and I shoot with that for a while. So like the XF10, and I'll shoot with that for a long time. Whatever combo, the XE4, make a choice. Is basically, at least that's what I tell myself. Make a choice, Marco. I make that choice and I stick to it. Number two is go out and shoot. So before I used to shoot because I wanted to get likes. I wanted to be good enough. I wanted to show that I was good enough to do things. In the last couple of years, I've had a paradigm shift, and I've gone from shooting for that reason and just shooting as a secondary, as a result of what I'm doing. So I've decided that I want to live life. And I want to go out and I want to explore and do things. And if I take one camera or something with me to document that, that's the type of photography that I've been doing the most lately. I also love doing portraits. Most of the portraits that I've done lately have come from me going out and exploring and meeting people at an event or just on the street. And these portraits arise from that. I'm going to go ahead and play a couple of images, share with you guys a couple of images and some video clips. These are all images using this workflow. And when I say this workflow, I'm not just referring to the preset. I'm referring to just images that came out of living life, for the sake of living life, for going out and exploring. As far as the presets, I'm going to leave some screenshots at the very, very end. So that if you want to copy those settings and you can use this preset. If you would like to buy the preset, I am going to sell it on my website. It'll help fund some of the projects that I'm doing, some of the videos that I want to do in the near future, okay? So you guys can either pay for it or you can just copy the screenshots and just input them manually yourself, okay? Take care. I hope you guys are well, and I hope you guys like these last images. Okay, bye.